it's Jason. Welcome to GameRave Pause Mode. Pause Mode is our new little video segment that's different from GameRaveTV. With GameRaveTV, we focus on PlayStation, Saturn, and a bunch of other stuff. Pause Mode was a way for me to just talk about everyday things in general, be it modern day consoles, questions you guys have for me, anything in particular. With Pause Mode, first of all, welcome to Casa de Game-Rave. I'm actually in my living room right now because the game room is still being worked on, but hopefully very soon we'll be broadcasting from there. But like I said, for the first episode of Pause Mode, I wanted to just talk about random stuff in general, and but most importantly, one of our readers and viewers actually pointed out that it's been a year since the GameRaveTV episode where we talked about the racing game theory. And for those of you that haven't watched the episode yet, long story short, basically I have this theory that you can determine how a game system is going to be and exist based on the first racing game for it, first exclusive racing game for it. And having gone back and rewatched my video, some interesting things actually came to light so far for the first year. God, it's already been a year. Long story short, for Forza, what I said is people are going to screw with the drive avatars, and this could cause backpedaling and removal of the feature. Now, this is actually half right. People did fuck with the avatars. In fact, they did it so bad that there are videos on YouTube where you can literally see the computer-controlled cars of people's drive avatars literally just banking the people for no reason, etc. What's peculiar is that they didn't remove the feature, they removed the Kinect. They removed the Kinect from the box. Like Microsoft, after this whole giant, aside from the backpedaling and all the obvious stuff, they literally just yanked it out of there, which completely spells doom for the Kinect. Now, what is interesting about the backpedaling is that the backpedaling has been reversed. Before the Xbox One launch, there was a lot of people just screwing over Microsoft, wanting nothing to do with them anymore, jumping ship to PlayStation 4, yada yada. Myself included to a degree. There's more exclusives on the Xbox One I'd appreciate, but I like what Sony's doing with the hardware better on the PS4. But that aside, with all the backpedaling going on, after a year, all these people that said they're gonna, not buy the Xbox One because of all the stuff going on, as it turns out, have ended up either buying both or going with the Xbox One. If you guys don't know, I work video game retail, and it's crazy. Like, what we couldn't give away Xbox Ones within the first 3 months of launch, and probably within the last 3 months, literally, it's either even Steven or we're sell out of the Xbox Ones faster than we do the PS4s. Now, that's not to say PS4 is failing in any way, shape, or form, but for a system that was so hated by everyone in the beginning, to see it have this much support and appreciation of people buying it, that's a pretty big turnaround, aka a backpedal. Now, what about the PlayStation 4? In the Driving Theory episode, we said that Sony giving away Drive Club for free is pretty cool. If this is a sign, this is going to be some awesome free stuff coming down the pike. Here's where the theory is 100% right, but for all the wrong reasons, i.e. the ones we didn't list. Drive Club, after being delayed a year, finally came out, both free to gold members and the retail copy. The problem is what should have been a bunch of cool free games to download, which have been happening. PSN Plus has been phenomenal at that. But Drive Club was the first game delayed on the PS4, and that ended up, I wouldn't say starting a trend, but everything started getting delayed. Everything. Be it Batman, Mortal Kombat, Dying Light, Inquisition, you name it. There were just delays. Even the Order got delayed. Thus, technically proving that the theory is right, just not for the reason I thought it would be. And poor Drive Club, even after a year of delay, is just patchwork, servers aren't working. Hey, speaking of servers not working, NBA 2K15, the Drive Club, some other crazy stuff on Microsoft. Man, just not good. But if we're judging by rules, technically the Xbox One was 50% accurate and the PS4 was 100% accurate just on stuff we didn't expect. So there's racing game theory. Next up. Speaking of the next gens, Shadows of Mordor is probably the first game totally worth it, period. Like, I need to have at least 5 games before I spend $400 on a game system. Shadows of Mordor is #1 with a bullet until Mass Effect hits. If you guys haven't played it, it's absolutely phenomenal. It's quite literally Batman's combat system, Assassin's Creed open world, and Mass Effect type morality choices and things like that. Absolutely phenomenal. Also, we've been off camera, off film, offline for about two or 3 weeks now, and just so much has happened in the last few months as far as GameRave goes, as far as behind the scenes. Just a huge thank you to all of our fans, viewers, subscribers, emailers from the website. We have found so many variants and other little things in the last 3 weeks that I literally cannot keep track, and my head is still spinning. Speaking of, I don't know if I ever showed you guys, the big mystery variant, for those of you that are not on my Facebook and Twitter feed, was the Grinch. It's got a collector's edition where it's got a little storybook in a bigger box with the game. And aside from the box, the pack-in disc is just the normal retail version, and I believe the book can be bought separately too. There's a little kid's book available at Crocs and Bertanos or Borns or Nobles or whatever. So you can actually assemble it if you ever find the outer box by itself, which is really cool. Apparently Duke Nukem now has 3 variants that I didn't know about at least. We've got Will and Mike just, always giving me stuff. Just a whole bunch of crazy things. And once we're finally unpacked here and organized, we can start getting those pages up and ready to go. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody. Extremely huge thanks for hanging with me and waiting for how long it's been since I did a video. But I cannot wait to show you guys the game room once it's set. Oh, coffee. That being said, with pause mode, I did want to make this more interactive than GRTV is and so forth, since GRTV is basically just me telling you about stuff. I want pause mode to be more interactive with you guys. So, like I said, like just how we did the Q&A session last year. Any questions from me, be it gaming, no matter what it is, PlayStation, Saturn, Dreamcast, PS4, Pong, life questions, what have you. This is our time to just sit around, chat, and just bullshit about life. And then we'll go back to, proper things with GameRaveTV. That being said, our first pause mode is officially over, and if you guys have any questions, concerns, shout-outs, whatever you want to talk about, let me know. We'll get to it next episode. Take care, you guys. Have a great one. All right, since I know you guys are going to ask anyway, here is a very quick preview of the GameRave game room. We'll see you guys later.